Hello, guys. It's me, Simply Smiling. Hope you're smiling already this morning. I'm getting ready to get my energy in so that I can go do my workout thing that I'm loving. Woo, and it's so much needed, so much. But I'm enjoying my life, and I hope you are too. I want to come on for a quick brief this morning. A quick, I said, and I mean quick. What do you do when you're trying to do something? How do you stay focused when you're trying to be accomplished at a dream of yours in your life for you? How do you stay focused when trying to become accomplished at doing something? So I wanted to touch on that this morning, and hopefully you can grab something to drink and join me. Let's just chat a little bit. First of all, realizing what you want to do with your life is a big plus. I commend people all the time that already know what their calling is, already know their mission in life, their goal in life, already know what they want to do with the majority of their life, already realizing, walking in, loving, and enjoying their purpose for their life. When you're trying to become accomplished at something, trying to do something, trying to live out your purpose in life, use your gifts and your talents and just pour into that. When you're trying to do that, a lot of times you're going to come up against a lot of walls. Okay, even though you're the driving force, you know what you want to do, you know what's best for you, you know what's going to be best for others. Whatever's coming from you, it's going to be the joy of your whole gift. But you're going to come against some obstacles. Yes, you are. You're going to hit some walls. Hopefully, when you hit some walls, you'll find some ways to work through the walls. When you know what you want to do with your life, you've got to stay focused. You got to stay right on target, right on point. Now, it's going to be a lot. I know that's going to happen. It's going to deter your weight. It's going to make you want to turn left when you should turn right. It's going to make you sit down when you should be up jumping. It's going to make you want to halt on your purpose. But stay focused. It takes time to live out your purpose. And by taking time, I believe that's the cultivating of it. That's the best thing that can happen, the turning of it. So whatever happens until your season comes, enjoy that, learn from that, move from that, and work from that, okay? When you're trying to do what you're called to do, when you realize what that is, you may have people in your life that may say, oh, you should not do that. Oh, you can't do that. Why would you want to do that? That makes no sense. Nobody does that. But as long as you know you have that burn inside of you of what you want to do with your life, you do that. Don't let people and their opinions stop you from being who you want to be wholeheartedly for yourself. Keep going and doing what you need to do to become who you want to be in life, to live out your purpose in life, to serve others or whatever it is. Whatever that's been placed on your heart to do, you'll know it's your purpose because it'll keep playing in your mind when you try to ignore it. It'll come back year in and year out. It'll keep coming until you bring it to fruition, until you say, okay, let me pay attention to this. It keeps happening in my mind. I have a love for this, and I know this is what I need to do. Now, a lot of people can help you realize your purpose. A lot of people can, a lot of positive people. You got to make sure that they're positive people that can hold your hand and walk with you, not necessarily push you. The push has to come from you for your life's purpose. You have to push yourself. Others can push you in a way that's only minimal, but you need that maximal push, okay? You need to make sure that you get to do what you want to do, what you believe you're called to do with your life. People are a good source, yes they are, but you're the driving force here. You're the main source here. You and your higher power. You've got to get there. You've got to step out and get there. You got to stay focused and don't do things the way others think you should do it. Okay? Let the fear go of it. Stay focused. Once fear sets in, it's going to make it delayed for years and years, and time passes by and you're back to square one, only having a desire to live your purpose. When fear comes in, you've got to be able to push it down, walk over it. When situations happen, when something makes you sad concerning your purpose, or during a time when you're trying to realize your purpose, okay? You may be trying to get more education to do what you're called to do. Something may happen where you're not able to go to school. Anything can happen. You don't have the sitter. You don't have the funds. Anything can happen. But you've got to learn that that's just a pit, but not a fall. You don't have to fall in it. Understand? You have to find a way to walk around, move around, maneuver your situation in your life to line back up with realizing your purpose. A lot of things can happen because things just happen in life. That's just the way it is. Things happen. Correct? Yes, they do. But we're more than victorious when we stay focused on our purpose. People used to always tell me, with simple things in life, I'm not a traveler, okay? And I never needed to travel. It was not one of my missions in life. It's not. I believe in people should see the world. It's a beautiful place. There's a lot of beauty in other countries other than where the state that you live in. There's more beautiful things. But I've never been that one to just take a flight, go somewhere just for the sake of going, or for the sake of saying I've been there, for the sake of saying I wanted to go. I'm not the traveler, but I love it when people travel. They come back with their stories, some good and some bad. There's good and bad in everything, everywhere, every place, anytime. But I hear all the time, well, simply you need to travel. You're retired now. Why don't y'all go somewhere? You need to do this. You need to do that. I have no desire. And a lot of people cannot understand why I don't travel. Because it's not my mission in life. They have to realize I travel more than they do. I travel mentally. I travel to places, to mountains of how to get more strength, how to get more success. That's traveling. I travel spiritually. And I see a lot of beautiful things on the way. I see the end result of where I'm going in my mind. I see the end result of where I want to be in my heart. I see the end result. See, there's a lot of different types of traveling. You don't have to buy the ticket, get on the plane, sit on the plane. A lot of times people can travel and they get to their destination and it's not what they wanted it to be. They end up mad. They come home madder, upset, and in a worse mood than they were before they took the trip. Things didn't go right. Not saying things won't go right in my mind because it's all a work in progress. Traveling, has to take you from point A to point B, whether you're on a plane or boat or whether you're just traveling in your mind. I would rather travel spiritually. I'm a traveler. I tell them all the time, where have you been? I said, God has taken me where I needed to be. Not necessarily where I've been. It's where I'm always going in my mind. It's where I'm always going in my heart. I travel to a lot of places concerning other people. And I love that because I'm a helper. I'm a giver. I thank God for those two characteristic traits that he's placed inside of me because they're able to help me travel to where I need to be mentally to realize, recognize, pay homage to, and to live out my life's purpose, my mission, my vision, and my focus. So I love it when people are accomplished. When somebody comes to me and says, simply, I got my degree. Simply, I got my certification. Simply, I started my own business. And I'm like, oh, great. Let's celebrate right now. Even though a lot of these people I stay connected with, so we was always celebrating before we even got to the end picture, till we got the diploma, till the business was started, till the book was written. We always stayed connected. You want to always connect yourself to people that are moving positively. Now, a lot of people that are not moving positivity, there are people that are close to us, I understand. But to make that connection where you can get that growth, let it fall on you. Let the grace of them fall on you. You need that growth in order to realize whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to be accomplished at. Don't let nothing stop you from doing what you want to do with your one life. One, count it. Not 9. We're not a cat meow, okay? One life. Don't let nothing stop you from what you're trying to do. You'll be a happier person when you do the things that you're called to do. When you realize your purpose, your mission, and your goal, and your vision in life, and your focus, when you grab hold to that, and you'll be a happier person. You'll feel rewarded day in and day out. Even though bad things come, you find a way to overcome them because you know the joy of living your purpose. You know the joy of staying focused. You know the joy of visualizing something, seeing it in your mind, feeling it in your heart, and then making it real in your life. You realize the joy of that. It's nothing more joyous than doing the things that you want to do with your one life. A lot of things are our responsibilities. We have to do our duties. But when you realize your purpose, something that you totally put yourself into, like I said, be it by ways of study, just putting in the time, understanding the research, whatever you do, whatever you have to do to get you there in a positive manner, I say go for it. I say do it. I love encouraging people because I know the feeling. I know the result in. And a lot of times I work with a lot of different affiliates, that are in the health coaching industry. Some are not in the health coaching industry. They've written books. I mean, they've gone places I can only imagine, but I have the imagination. They go places where I would like to go. I like connecting with not just like-minded people because the mind changes. A lot of times you think you're connecting with like-minded people and they're just the opposite. So I like to connect with people that I can actually see the movement, understand. I can see the growth. I can feel where they're going. That's the connection you want to make. You want to be a link in that chain of positivity if it's going to where you need to go. I believe in making those connections. I believe in networking. I believe in making it happen for the betterment of others, not just myself, but for the betterment of all those people that can feed off of what you have to offer. All those people that understand your vision, your mission, and your goal. You got to make it clear to people. You got to make it plain. That would eliminate a whole lot of things that you don't need to deal with when you stay focused to you, when you stay focused to whatever you're trying to do today. I just want to encourage you to make sure you do it. Don't waste the time of just thinking about it. Get the thoughts out of your head, okay? They're already in your heart. I believe they hit the heart first. You get that desire. You get that love for whatever you're wanting to do with your life. Whatever your purpose is, you get that love for it. Then you put it in your mind because now you're trying to figure ways to bring it out of the heart, put it in the mind, let it saturate. Let it penetrate, let it sizzle, whatever it needs to do, and then you bring it out and you make it real for you, yourself, and others. You make it real. Offer something positive to other people today, whether you feel that's your mission or not. I believe when you accomplish that something, you will make it positive for others. Believe it or not, when you are successful, others are wanting to be successful in that same field. So make it right, make it plain. Help others to climb the ladder of success. Reach down. When you're climbing your ladder, reach down and pull someone up with you. Okay? That way when you fall, you know somebody's going to catch you because you're all going the same way. We become dependent on one another when we're on the same roadmap of being successful, when we're on the same team, so to speak, of being successful. So go today, sit down, write it down. There I go again. I simply love to write. Go ahead and write it down, ponder on it, meditate on it, look at it, get it in your heart, float it to your mind and make it real in your life. Realize your purpose, your mission, and your goal for life. Whatever it is, don't let no one tell you, oh, that's silly. Oh, that's a crazy mission. Watch what you share with people. If you're not ready to share it, then don't. Because if it's not already real in your life, you may get a lot of backlash, like negative backlash. And you don't need that when you're trying to go up. You need nothing to pull you down. You need nothing. Be it people, negative comments, doubt from others. You need none of that. You need to stay focused. Mention it to them later if you feel comfortable with that. Mention it to them not even at all. Just show them. The proof is in the pudding. Walk it. Walk your talk. Make it happen. Peace and love, guys. I'm going to head to the gym and make that happen. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you real soon. Go realize what you're here to do. What brings you joy? What makes you happy? What's rewarding to you? Peace and love, guys. Bye.